Alright guys, welcome back. Today we have the Khameleon Cameo showcase. Long awaited for me and a lot of people want to see it, but I am so excited that this cameo is out. If you know anything about me, I have been waiting and talking about her since her showcase. I really want to play her and main her. But today we're just going to go through the same thing that we always do. We're going to start off with combos, go into general usage of the cameo, and then we're going to go through tech that I found. Before we get into combos, I just have something that I would like to say, which is that this cameo is very, very complicated, and she keeps rotating, right? So you have to make sure that your combos, while there are tons of routes, like I'm telling you, there's new combos coming out for this cameo by the second. Like she has so many routes, but the thing about it is a lot of them, including some that I even included, are assuming that you hit them as soon as you go into the stance, which is not going to always happen. So for example, before we get into it, like there's some combos with the Jade cameo, right? Which implies you hit her like this, you call it, you dash, you do this again, and then you dash again, and then you're in Katana stance, and you go from there. You could do a whole bunch of stuff, and blah, 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 Katana, stuff like that, right? Cool, but not all that's implying that you hit them once again as soon as the stance starts. A lot of the time what's going to happen is you're going to be playing neutral, right? And then, oh, I have a punish opportunity. Cool. I'm going to go with the Jade. The same combo does not work. Now you're in Katana stance. That's a lot of what people are complaining about. Because it's like, oh, I love all this stuff, but it's so hard to do everything with her constantly switching. That's what you have to get used to. So I would highly recommend looking more towards combos that are A, universal, and they would work whether you switch stances or not. A lot of them can be used when you're using Katana into Melina, or like so you have some stuff that you combo with the Katana fan, but they would also work if you like switch to mid combo and they combo still with the Katana, with the Melina ball roll. Like stuff like that is very, very good. So look more towards combos that switch stances as soon, like midway through. Those are really, really good to keep in your pocket. But yeah, let's get into it, and then I'll be back after the combos are shown. Alright, so with that out the way, there is still obviously, as some people can tell, so much room for either optimization or just general routing. Like, there's so many different options. I just included stuff that I have been using or that I, have found that is good. But regardless, of course, I'm going to make an actual combo video for this character. I'm creating, once again, a showcase. This is not a guide or a complete walkthrough. The Kameo has only been out for a day. So I am going to make a complete combo video for this character as, optimals get like solidified and stuff, and there isn't just constantly new stuff coming out, because I've seen like 59%, all types of stuff with her. It's just about it being realistic, because realistically, I don't think a lot of people are just going to be hitting people as soon as they go into a stance. That's the main issue with creating combos for this character. But regardless, now we're going to get started into the different stances and what they have to offer, starting with the easiest one to understand, which is going to be the Jade stance. So with this stance in particular, she gains, which is being very like underused right now, the glow. This glow is very, very good. It lasts a long time, so using it in your zoning and having nobody be able to touch you is obviously great. Anybody who knows Jade knows that's her thing. It's very, very good. A lot of the time at the end of combos, I would recommend, especially like a jump on 1-2 ender or something, I would recommend popping the glow before she leaves. It's very good to just, be able to back off, and they can't really do anything to counter you. Very, very good. Other than that, she also has Glaive. This Glaive is also very good. If you notice in the combo video, you saw that I was full screen, I threw it, and then I followed up with the EX down leg 3. This is a mid projectile, so people are going to be ducking against Katana, trying to avoid your fans. If you throw this super fast mid out and it clips them, and you're able to just get a full confirm off of that, that is very good. Very, very, very good. It's also, by the way, if you didn't know, oops, I need to put her on all. Is it +3? Yeah, +3 on block. It's very weird. People can mash out of it. I was trying to do some testing with it. It's hard to make it come back. You also need to be able to control it so that it doesn't just whiff coming back, because that can happen. I think the best time to use it is honestly off of like a back two. Something spaced so they don't mash and hit you. You could even do this, backdash, they'd poke out if they tried to. You could do this into a lot of stuff, really, and it can catch them and it will combo them. Very good for pressure, very good in neutral, and just very good utility overall with this version of Khameleon. Now we're going to get into the Katana variant of Khameleon. So this one is the one that you've seen people getting throw combos, all types of different confirms, safe jumps, cool stuff. It's really strong, and one of the 2 moves that you get is going to be her regular fan toss. Underutilized, but it is very good for a multitude of reasons. So for Katana, one of the main things about her is the fact that we have gaps in all of our main strings. And actually, this is the first Kameo to give us a genuine option that is universally able to be used. So back 2 into fan lift can armor break up 95% of the cast. Same with fan 2 into fan lift. Same with back 3 into fan lift. Or sorry, excuse me, fan toss. And it is -6 point blink, which means it is completely safe to do. This is what I'm looking more towards when I'm in the Katana stance. Of course, the ability to be able to combo from full screen off of a fan toss is amazing. It's a lot of damage, so this is also something that you should be looking forward to. And also, funny enough about this fan lift is it can completely cancel your recovery on certain normals and specials. So back 1-4 is +3 on block. Very underutilized as Katana because we don't really have anything to jail after it. But Tanya is on reversal, right? Look how long it takes for her to actually reversal if I cancel this in a fan lift. Oops, I did it wrong. Do you see how I could literally hit the ground and block before she can actually armor? You can actually jail back 1-4 into fan lift into jump 2. Like it jails. It's like a block string. It's really good. I'm going to post a clip on it in the little general tech that I found with this. But you also get safe jumps, all sorts of cool stuff. This is a amazing variant and the one that a lot of people look forward to. Also, Katana still, she also gets throw combos. They're kind of lackluster in comparison to other characters, but they exist, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so last but not least is the Melina stance. She gains the ability to have an ambush air side, and she also gives you an overhead double hitting wall roll. That is relevant for a reason I'll discuss in a bit. But let's start off with the air side. So I actually think this is my favorite stance, even more than the katana stance, just because zoning-wise, I think it's the best to rotate into. Due to the fact that, you know, her being able to cover the air so well is very good. You could do your zoning, and then she transforms into Jade. So continuing your zoning, now you get to put on Glow. You could do it twice. And then you just have very, very good zoning up until the katana stance, and then you could just throw a fan and get in. Like, it's just very, very, very good as far as the rotation goes. But this is the stance that gives us unblockable setups in the corner, which I will show after this. This is also the stance that gives us some sort of mixed up as katana, which is something that a lot of people want. So now it's kind of here. It's fuzzyable, but it is here nonetheless. So we have 1-4. 1-4 is a high into a low. You can now do 1 into overhead, which will launch them, or you can do 1-4 into side toss, which will launch them. It gives you a much better combo in the corner, but nevertheless, it's very, very good. Unfortunately, back 3-3 does not combo into this, so you can't use that, but you can use back 3-4, which means you can use back 3 overhead as well. Both options can be fuzzied by somebody who is ready for it, but seeing how people were not reacting to standing 1 Scorpion overhead, because Scorpion could do something sort of similar, I doubt people are going to really be consistently fuzzying this unless they're like godlike. Anyways, it is just something that we can throw out. Not to mention, it also can armor break. So I wouldn't highly recommend this, but since katana does go into Melina, and then let's say you were trying to use the katana stance to armor break and you switched into Melina, it will also, this is on get up mode. Oopsies, so to put it over here. Boom, and then there you go. This will also armor break majority of the reversals in the game. Sorry, my mind went blank for the word. But yeah, still very, very, very good. Once again, I wouldn't just straight up recommend throwing it out like that. That's kind of risky. But the whole entire thing is risky in general, honestly. But giving us access to a mix-up is actually pretty nice. It's launching. You can get a pretty good confirm off of it. It's pretty good. So that's really the gist of the Melina stance. I really, really like it. And I will show you the unblockable setup now in the corner using the stance. I'm sure I'll find more ways to set up an unblockable with this, but as for now, I'm going to, or with other stances. Maybe there's one with katana as one that I'm really thinking, but the restand in itself with katana is very good. How I'm thinking it's gonna go is Melina, you can do unblockable setups, katana, you can do a restand, and Jade, you can do armor breaking setups. So there is an option for each assist, Oki-wise, which is very, very good. So let's go into that, and then I'll probably end off the video with my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts. This cameo is very, very cool. I really, really enjoy it. Um, I think it's one of those cameos that is going to take a while to grind out, and it's going to have a lot of niche things that she can do, and a lot of concepts and all types of cool stuff. So I think it's just going to take a minute. Like, there's obviously so much more stuff I can talk about. This is just all I've found within 24 hours, which says a lot. This video is around 17 minutes long, and I literally have less than 24 hours with the character. So going forward, I'm just going to keep on updating and updating and updating and updating. But there's so much potential with her, and I hope that she can replace Jax for me in the future. But Jax obviously has some stuff that cannot be taken away, so we'll just have to see. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you guys for watching.